This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, thanks for waiting, everybody. It took some time to launch the meeting. So, last session I was explaining about the key fields which makes an identity of the quotation type. And I was saying we have three sales order types: order type OR, order type RO, and order type CS. Now, here the point is three order types we have. Three belong to same domain, but what fields makes a difference in execution process you need to understand. Okay, so let me write down the fields. Check credit limit, check credit group, read info record, immediately delivery, lead time in days, date, time. Okay, and here among these all the very important field is this. This is one of the main field which makes the difference among the execution of these three documents. Now check credit limit. Yes, during the order, if the customer is been given a credit, it should check. Read in for sorry, check credit limit. Yes, during the rush hour also it should be. But during the cash sales, the credit limit should not be checked. Why? The customer is making the payment on the counter. Delivery is happening immediately. So where comes the credit check? So credit limit check is not required for cash sales, and credit group is also not required for cash sales, and lead time in days is also not applicable for cash sales. But credit group is applicable for order, for rush order, and lead time in days is applicable for order. Okay, now date type is applicable for rush order and cash sale. That is same day delivery concept. Since the immediate delivery is applicable for both. So same day delivery is by date type. Immediate delivery, that means since the customer is making the payment on the counter, product should be delivered same day. Rush order, within the credit limit given to the customer, product can be delivered same date. Rush order is something customer is getting the benefits of a cash paid like customer, but order process in security if the credit limit is been given within the limit of credit only. So rush order got the features like cash sales. Rush order got the limitations like order. So what features of cash sales rush order got? Immediate delivery. What features of sales order rush order got? Credit connectivity, if anything so. Now lead time in days is applicable for sales order because as per the other orders in pipeline, the date of delivery. That's the intention. And immediate delivery is not applicable for order because of lead time in days as per other orders in pipeline, the date of delivery. Since immediate delivery is applicable for rush order and cash sales, lead time is not applicable. Same date is happening. And date type is not applicable because of other orders in pipeline that separate date, maybe 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, depending upon the delivery time. And here you see this as optional. Read info record is optional. Read info record is optional. Okay, so understand this logic, everybody. So these fields, the way we organize the sales document type, get executed accordingly. So what fields makes the difference of these three document types is this. Now you understood here about the three fields, about the three document types. Now among these three fields, how many options are there which makes, I mean, among these three documents with these all fields applicable, not applicable, you understood fine. But what fields have what options and which option gives which clarity you need to understand. I mean, what clarity you need to understand. So let me log into the SAP screen now. Go back to the IMG screen. Sales and distribution down. So here GRA B45. Now remember here the sales document category C, screen sequence is AU, Transaction group is 0. For rush order also it is same. For cash sales also it is same. Because these three document types belongs to one domain. These three sales document types belongs to one domain. Three are order types. Three documents are order types, but slight difference. What was the difference? I was writing on the board, right? Done. Now, number ranges internal, external, yes. Item number increment 10. For sub item number increment for sales order, I marked here as 1 so that you understand the effect of one number increment, how it works for one document as a sample I made so that you understand how it responds. And here we have reference as an optional setting. With reference to inquiry, you write here every time when order is happening, it accepts with reference to inquiry only, or quotation with reference to quotation only, or contract with reference to contract only. We say nil, so anything I can do. That means I can create directly, I can create with reference to inquiry or quotation or order. Now check division, as you all understand, no dialogue. What is the purpose of dialogue? What is the purpose of error? I was explaining when inquiry, when quotation, the same preferences. Probability here is 100% because it is confirmed. See, inquiry is a prospect, quotation is a prospect, order is confirmed. Now check credit limit here and credit group. Okay, you will see these three here. Now, credit limit and credit group combination to understand. Check credit limit and check credit group. You need to understand now. Now here, run simple credit limit check when during the sales order. This is one combination. At the time of sales order, run simple credit limit check and give warning. See, if the customer is been given a credit limit, the sales order is not happening within the credit limit, how system should respond? That is what we are setting here. Sir, who will set the credit? It is finance. It's not you or I would set the credit. It is finance department who set the credit limit. Simple example. Think you are applying for a credit card. The sales guy is coming and collecting all your what do you say financial status. If you are an employee, your employee details and your salary slips and all. If you are an entrepreneur, he's collecting your IT returns and all and submitting to the company. And the finance department analyze your financial securities and status. Based upon that, they are announcing your credit limit. So same concept here. It is same concept here again. Okay. So during the time of order, it need to be given warning means 0, 1 and A will work. Now we have one more combination. During the sales order, it should check the credit limit, and if it exceeds, it should give a warning message. This is number two, your second situation. Run simple credit limit check and give an error message. So it should give an error. No, you cannot go with beyond this amount, kind of. And we have one popular, most preferred, that is A with the combination of D. Today everything is automation. Run simple credit limit check automatically here. Credit management automatically credit control. That is during the sales order, it accepts only that worth what is there given as a credit limit to you. It will not accept anything else. No error, no message. So always D and 01 we give here. And don't disturb standards, please. The finance guy, when they are making, they are coming and replacing here so that they can see the effect in the financial book. No. So if it is changed, so mark it as D and mark it as 01 for your easy understand. So 99.9% always we work on this third combination A with D. Sir, when there is C will work, you should have it out now. C is something, C will work with reference to either 2 or 3, any combination. So C will work with 02, C will work with 03. Why? I'll tell you. Now here, say it is applicable more in this retail industry. It is applicable more in this retail. Like for example, think about a supermarket. Think about a supermarket. Okay, there is a product like soaps, detergents. They are quickly and very regularly saleable, right? Okay, just give me 1 minute, please. Yeah, sorry. So since I'm sorry, please. So since the customer is placing an order and Though he's been given a credit limit, though he's been given a credit limit, if it is exceeded and is claimed all his credit limit, but still his order is accepted, and the company say you clear your previous credit, at least a partial, this new order will be accepted. So what is the point here? Run simple credit limit check and block the delivery. Order accepted but blocks the delivery. That's the logic here. So even though your previous credit is completely taken by you, still the company accepts new order. You clear your pending payment and we will release this new order. Okay. So C with 02 and 03 works. So at the time of delivery, the block should be, or at the time of goods issue, the block should be. Always remember, C will work with 2 or 3. Best practice always we work with A and D. All right, done. Okay, moving forward, let me close this all. Okay, let me connect back once again and give me a minute, please. Okay, so this should be 01. If you see in rush order, the same D with 01. If we speak about cash sales, no. That's what I have written here. See, credit is for order and rush order, but not applicable for cash sales. Output, yes, it is V1. Now, material entry type is always with reference to number, and item division, yes. Reading for record, I said optional. You want, you can maintain. You don't want, you cannot. So I made it optional on all the 3 documents. Done. And check purchase order number, enter purchase order number. So here, please understand the purpose. What is the concept of purchase order here? The concept of purchase order is all about think the Grasim company's internal department, maybe is their inventory, maybe their stock manager, raised for some stock to purchase manager of Grasim. So internal stock manager of Grasim raised a purchase order to purchase manager Grasim. Now this purchase manager coming to, sorry, not Grasim here, I'm sorry, shopper stock. So internal stock manager raises a purchase request to purchase manager of shopper stock, and this purchase manager coming to Grasim and placing an order. So when Grasim finance manager sends an invoice to shopper stock accounts department, so this accounts department has a reference of this stock manager's indent in the sales order. Why this purchase manager is going to Grasim and buying? Because of the stock manager raised an internal requirement. So reference number need to be presented in the sales order. That is the concept of check purchase order. If the customer is coming with some purchase request, that to be asked. So here check or do not check we have. So I say check whether the purchase order number already exists, and enter PO number I am marking here so that how it behaves you will understand in the front end. They both are optional. And check credit limit you understood. Okay, done. And here the screen layout is AU for all the three documents. Yes, it is sales order type. And transaction group 0, document pricing procedure for time being A. Display range all as we discussed. Function code for use screen, if you see I marked here as UER1. That means it will take you to the sales order main screen, which got a lot of information to be given. And quotation message is given, and here I marked for outline agreement message also. See, quotation message you understood. If already a customer is been given a quotation, if he is coming to place an order, system should ask there is a quotation given. Would you like to extract the information from there? Now here why I marked for what to say outline agreements. If already a contract is signed, it should ask you got a contract signed for this product, would you like to continue? So two are applicable here as optional. So I marked here so that you understand how it responds in the front end. And here if somebody put the block, don't do that. Remove this. First of all, scheduling is not for us. Ignore it, even though I put a block. So this should be idle. Now here for order under shipping, immediate delivery field is not marked because not applicable. Create delivery separately as per the orders in pipeline, the date of delivery. But if we go to rush order, Here I marked immediate delivery field. That means if the stock is available the same day, the product to be delivered to the customer. That's the intention. Even for cash sales, I marked here immediate delivery field. That is, if the stock is available, customer when making the payment on the counter, the delivery can be done immediately. So under shipping, we have one field applicable for cash sales for rush order, but not applicable for general order. That's the first clarity. And under billing, we got the billing related information. Under shipping, we got the shipping related information. Both the views are applicable for all three documents, but we'll discuss about shipping content and billing content as when we set up the shipping process and billing process. And lead time in days. See, whenever the customer is placing an order, basic time how much is required for the company to make the product delivered. I say 10 days is a standard delivery time. Below this also sometime you may get based upon your, I mean based upon the number of orders in pipeline. See, think in your Amazon account for example, you will get a data or Flipkart or Mintra. They say 10 days delivery, but sometimes you may get next day in the morning itself. Sometimes you may get it in within 2 days, 3 days. Maximum delivery time required they are telling, but it may come maximum on 10th day or second day, third day or below date also. So lead time in days means what is the standard time required for the company to source the stock to the customer. So lead time in days applicable for order you can see. Not applicable for rush order and cash sales. Why? Because immediate delivery is applicable over there. Here it is not. But if you see in rush order, you got shipping view, billing view, understand? And date type we marked as one. Nil or one, both mean the same. The same day means one, same week means two, same month means three. Posting period, that means general calendar. Planned calendar means as per the company's working days, the calendar year. Because removing Sundays and Saturdays, it calculates working days only. Posting period is just randomly 7 days it picks up. So here we marked as immediate delivery and date type as one. So it goes on same date. For cash sales also, immediate delivery with one. And here for sales order, if we come down, lastly, we have contract we also applicable billing request. You will understand what is this how in the coming days. And availability check to marked as OR, not A. So during the sales order, it should show the availability status by when it can be deliverable, how much stock is there. Cash sales and rush order, you're processing that order types means it is executable. That's all. So what fields makes the difference among these three document types? You all understood. First point, these fields. Second point, what options are applicable among these all fields for what reference you all understood. Right? So please understand the point and go accordingly. First, write down this chart and follow this chart for your understanding in the system which are applicable, not applicable. And next point, each field got how many options I explained. Remember those options. Okay. So that's about your three document types OR, RO, and CS. Now, next session, what we do, we work on contracts, master contract contract, value, general value, metal contracts we're going to work. Okay, so one note everybody, on the occasion of Ugadi tomorrow, we don't have session. And again, Thursday we won't be having on the occasion of Eid. So please mark, this week, Tuesday and Thursday we won't be. Even though if I'm available, other trainees are not available. That's intentionally. Openly it is declared holiday for all. So you can have your time. So please mark, as per Indian calendar, Tuesday and Thursday morning we don't have session. As per US calendar, please mark, your Monday evening and your Wednesday evening you don't have session. Okay, so please mark your calendar accordingly and join. And see you all on Wednesday morning India, Tuesday evening US with the same meeting link. So thank you everybody and see you in the next session.